Okay guys, so we have got some more Middle Eastern fragrances to review today. So I did notice that the first Middle Eastern fragrance review that I did, a lot of you guys seem to like that video. I can tell that there are a lot of Middle Eastern fragrance lovers because a lot of you guys gave me recommendations. A lot of you guys were commenting on that video. So I decided to do a part 2. I got some more Middle Eastern fragrances because what is not to love? So we're gonna go ahead and go through those today. If you guys are excited to see some of the fragrances that I picked up, please keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the first fragrance, and the first fragrance is actually called a knob. So I don't remember who it's by, but I will put that up on the screen as well as all of the notes. But this is what the bottle looks like, and I heard good things about this fragrance. I also saw really great reviews about this fragrance. I didn't see many bad reviews, so I was like, I gotta try this one. Okay, so this one is a fresh, fruity, sweet fragrance. Oof. I know this one has white chocolate, it has kiwi, jackfruit, are just some of the notes that are in here, but it's also very, very, very fresh. Grapefruit is in here as well. This one was a good one for me. The only complaint that I saw about this one, this also, for being a Middle Eastern fragrance and, you know, having to let it sit and macerate and everything like that, upon first opening this fragrance, I was able to wear it right away. Like, it was nothing strong or anything like that in the beginning. But guys, this one is really, really good. The only complaint that I would say, and I heard this from other people as well, and I do get it, is that it does smell a little bit juvenile. Like, it is a little bit younger. But to me, honestly, if it smells good, it smells good. Like, this is a very casual fragrance, a day-to-day fragrance. Maybe going out shopping, going to the grocery store, whatever. I probably wouldn't wear this for anything crazy. But it's a really good fragrance. I could see where I could give this to like my little sister, which she's about to turn 20. So I can see where I could give this to her. I can give this to someone younger, but I could also wear this myself. So it's nothing crazy, but I will say it is a little bit young, but it's so fresh, sweet, fruity. I wouldn't have thought this was kiwi, but very, very good. That burst of citrus, that grapefruit and everything in there, that white chocolate in there, you can definitely get it. Definitely get it, and it's really, really good. So guys, I really liked a knob. Tell me if you guys have tried that one, and let's go ahead and get into the next fragrance. So the next one is actually called Janoon Oud, and this is what the bottle looks like. So I will admit, this one, I've heard it compared to Vibrato by Suspiro. And I remember when that blew up because Demi started talking about it, and that's where I learned about the fragrance. It was like this unisex, zesty, beautiful citrus that filled the room and lasts forever. And I did give my husband a sample of Vibrato to try to see if he liked it. He really did like that one. So I decided to pick up this one to see if he really liked it. Now I will say, of course, for me, and what I learned with Vibrato as well, it's too masculine for me. Too masculine for me. And so this is a really nice fragrance. This is what I will say. This is very nice. It is very heavy on the citrus. And this could be because it still needs time to settle, but it is very sharp in the beginning. It's very, very, very sharp. Like, it's very, like, it opens up your, like, your nostrils. Like, it's very sharp in the beginning. Woody, citrusy, almost like minty in a way. It's just very, it's nice. It's nice. And he liked it. It lasted on him. It did really well in the lasting department. Very strong. He thought it was strong as well. I do think it's nice. It's too masculine for me. I think the same thing with Vibrato, though. I didn't necessarily, I wasn't mind blown by that fragrance. I tend to like a little bit more fresher, aquatic, classic type of fragrances. This to me was a little, for men, this to me was a little bit sharp and loud. I will let it sit and see how it plays out, but I did try this for myself as well, and it was a little bit too masculine, which I expected because Vibrato was too masculine for me as well. There also is a spice to that fragrance, but my husband likes it. He's not crazy about it either, but he did like it. We're gonna let that sit for a bit. But you know, I can't even remember what Vibrato smelled like, to be honest. It wasn't mind-blowing to me. So that is Janoon Oud, but I believe it's by Al Hermain. So it wasn't bad. It's a nice fragrance, spicy, citrus, zesty, loud, all those things. It's good. We're gonna let it sit and come back to it. So the next fragrance that I picked up, I'm gonna save the best for last because I'm gonna have to really go in on that one. The next fragrance that I got though is called, it's this one here, and it's called Ben Alisrar. Ben Alisrar. That's what I'm gonna say. Paris Corner. This one was compared to Guidance by Amouage. That fragrance was all over my feed. I heard so many people talk about that fragrance, and I had to get my nose on something that smelled like it because I had heard about it so much, but I also heard that it was kind of polarizing. So I decided to go with this one. And I heard, what is her name? I'm forgetting all of my names now. Oh gosh, I forgot her name, but I heard someone talk about this fragrance. Y'all, oof. I don't think that I would be a guidance person. I don't think. Because I heard that this is a fresher type of Guidance. It has the same exact notes. I don't think that I would like it if it smells like this. I don't know what that is in the top. I know that there's hazelnut, olibanum, and I don't know what it is in the top, but I cannot get with it. Like, I would never say like a fragrance is bad just because fragrance is so relative and so subjective to you. But for me, this just smells like there's something very weird in the top that I cannot get past. I let my husband smell this and I just knew for a fact that he wasn't gonna like it. And he was like, I kind of like it. It smells interesting. Like there's something different about it. And I think we're probably smelling the same thing, but to my nose, I don't like it. And maybe to his, he's like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I've had trouble wearing it just because I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I have worn this on skin, but I pull the same thing in the top. I don't know if it's that hazelnut with that olibanum and that, I don't know what it is, but I just can't quite get with this one, which was a bummer because I really wanted to like Guidance. And I don't know. Y'all tell me if this smells exactly like Guidance. I heard that it did, but tell me if it smells exactly like it, because I may not be a Guidance girl, unfortunately. I may not. Okay guys, and so for the final fragrance that I got that I loved, that was my absolute favorite. This is my favorite. I have to find, who is this lady? I watch her all the time. I don't know why I can't remember her name. She's all over. She's beautiful. And, oh gosh, what is her name? Sharita. Sharita. So this was another thing that Sharita talked about. I will link her channel in my description because I love her, love her, love her, love her. And she lives in Atlanta, so we may bump into each other one day. So guys, this fragrance I absolutely loved. And this one is called Batik. And this is by Aroma Concepts. Y'all, this, oh, okay. This is good. I don't care that it smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. As soon as I sprayed it, and it's so funny because I hadn't really remembered what people said about it. I just remembered hearing a lot about it. And at first, when I sprayed it, I was like, watermelon Jolly Rancher. That's what it smells like. Y'all, I don't care if it smells like a teenager could wear this, because it does. It does. It's not the most upscale fragrance you could wear. It's just not. But if you want to smell like a watermelon, sweet, juicy, like hard candy with fresh and that praline and that sweet, sugary, it just smells so good. This smells so good. I actually wore this with a colorful dress. I went out Memorial Day. I wore this with like a colorful dress because I was like, no, if I'm wearing this, I need to look like colorful, you know? I need to wear something super colorful and super vibrant. And I went out Memorial Day and I was like, this is something I would wear to like a barbecue or just out hanging out, you know, some type of rooftop or something like that, just fun during the day at the pool. I don't see, and look at how much I've used of this. Y'all see that? And this was, I only wore this out one time. I just kept spraying it the whole day. Every time I went to the bathroom, I would spray more and more and more and more. That, like, I was so obsessed. I love this fragrance. It is just not the most grand fragrance. You're not gonna feel like luxury. It's not, none of that. It just smells like you need to be outside by the pool wearing something colorful with barbecue and something like that. Some type of fun day in the sun. Just some type of fun day in the sun is what you're gonna get out of this. So guys, this one was absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love it. Price point, phenomenal. Fragrance, phenomenal. Okay guys, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you guys have tried any of these fragrances, please let me know down below and let me know if you guys have any other suggestions. Let me know if you guys want to see a part 3 because obviously you really like the Middle Eastern fragrances, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.